Topping charts are making waves. These Gen Z stars are giving the OGs a run for their money. Here are the top 20 richest young musicians in Nigeria as of 2025. Starting off the list at number 20 is a silent but musically deadly artist, a Gen Z baddie with musical flows too powerful for her age, Fave. I'm sure you must have heard and loved hit tracks like Baby Rhythm, Kante, among others. Those mesmerizing hits were given by none other than Fave, the well-recognized and applauded talent with nomination for the Headies Awards in the Next Rated category. Her music has also earned her nominations in other award shows, including the Nigerian Entertainment Awards and Afrima Awards, further highlighting her potential as one of Nigeria's next big music experts. Born and raised in Anambra State, the eastern part of the country, she grew up in a culturally rich environment in Anambra. Fave developed a deep love for music at an early age. Her passion for music started from childhood, and she nurtured her passion by listening to local Nigerian music icons as well as international acts inspired by the likes of Adele, Sia, Shaggy, and the likes. After her secondary education, she moved to entertainment capital Lagos State, which provided her with the exposure she needed to launch her career. Fave's big break in the industry came in 2021 with the release of a viral single, Baby Rhythm, which quickly became a hit, earning her widespread recognition across Nigeria and other African countries. The song dominated musical charts, radio airwaves, and streaming platforms, becoming one of the most popular songs of the year and catapulted Fave into limelight. She subsequently released her debut EP, Rhythm, with songs like Small Mighty Killer and Mr. Man from the EP, gaining massive airplay, solidifying her place in the Afrobeat scene. Although still early in her career, now enjoyed her shining career and eating at the big girls table, Fave lives in a luxurious mansion in Lagos, Nigeria, and drives top cars like a Range Rover Sport, a Mercedes-Benz, among others. She has a whopping net worth of $250,000. Moving to the next sensational artist making waves in the industry and of course cashing out big time, we have Kane. Recently giving fans an insight to some of his wealth, he is obviously enjoying with world-class cars like a Chevrolet Camaro, a Bentley Continental GT, a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63, a Chevrolet Corvette, among others. This Gen Z artist is clearly not only in for the artistry alone, but also for the money. Suleiman Shekoni Abiola, as he was born and raised in the streets of Ojo, Lagos State, he grew up alongside his 7 siblings and decided to pursue his passion for music at the young age of 13 in his community of Ojo, doing street freestyle videos and entertaining his local community. Before finally in 2022, he got his major breakthrough, signing for Networth Records, a breakthrough they equally shared since he was Sinitoka's first artist. He made his first track, which became a hit, and went on to doing others, releasing tracks like Jolie, Annabella, Carry Me Go, Jara, and many others. Unfortunately, he had an ill-fated illness that had him taken away from the screen for a long while, too long even. Fortunately, he recovered and came back as a brand new artist with a brand new vibe in songs like I Don't Want to Die, Pray, Coupe, and the likes, bagging awards and topping charts. He has a delectable net worth of $350,000. The next artist on the list is Victoni, whose unfortunate 2021 ghastly motor accident still sent him back to the ERO for the 5th surgery this year. Thankfully, he survived it. Who else would have given us hit tracks like Soweto, Holy Father, Kolomental, and all the likes, all award-winning hits like the Headies Award for Best Recording of the Year for his song Soweto that has become timeless. Anthony Victor, as he was born but loved as Victoni, a young Nigerian Afrobeat singer and songwriter making waves in the industry. With his unique sound and versatility, Victoni has captured the attention of music lovers and doesn't seem to be letting go of anything soon, giving the OGs a run for their money. He came into the limelight with his debut EP, Saturn, in 2020, showcasing his talent, while his collaboration with Mayoku on Holy Father in 2021 brought him into the spotlight. The same year as it would happen, he had his unfortunate accident that almost set him back. But woe to haters, because he came back strong in 2022 with his hit album Outlaw, featuring the international hit Soweto, and recently another one in 2024, never missing to stun his audience. He has a jaw-dropping net worth of $380,000, splashing $900 million on a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon and a Tesla Model Y, adding to his expensive car collections of a Ferrari 458 Spider worth 149 million naira and others, is our next Gen Z Bado on the list, Ziloliski. Born Oniyide Aziz, but better known as Ziloliski, a 24-year-old Afrobeat singer and songwriter who has made a significant impact on the industry, stamping his name on the Hall of Fame with his flawless freestyle rap skills. He came to limelight from his teenage years, participating in freestyles and street music wars, paving the way for his future success, eventually leading to his big break in 2017 when his viral videos were met with a large fan base that pushed his music until he reached prominent musicians. It was said that Davido, Kiss Daniel, and Naira Marley were all seeking to sign him, and he chose the Malian Records in 2019, releasing his debut album Chrome Eccentric the following year, featuring hit tracks like Mark Bariwo and Kilo Feshe, which was number 12 on the YouTube musical chart, while also number 14 on the Apple Music chart. And the rest became a lyrical history as he has been dropping one hit after the other, collaborating with stars like Lil Kesh, DJ Neptune, Naira Marley, and the likes, enjoying the freedom of his success in a mansion at Lekki, Lagos State, alongside other cars like a Chevrolet Camaro and a Jeep Wrangler. He has a sophisticated net worth of about $440,000. Up next on the industry's very own Spider-Man, we have Oxlade. But the only thing he's driving these days is Lamborghini Huracan worth 570 million naira, a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 worth 140 million naira, because he can definitely afford it. Born Ikuforiji Olaitan Abdurrahman in Surulere, Lagos State, also currently a resident there, just shifted to the highbrow area. Unfortunately, he lost his mom when he was just 3 and he was raised by his grandmother and father. Dropping out of university, he decided to pursue a career in music. After his collaboration with Black Bones in Mami Water, he became popular and signed life-changing deals with top labels in the industry. But his real limelight breakthrough came with the song Away, which made him a global sensation. Although his leaked tapes also made him a global sensation, which also made him lose endorsement deals worth over 400 million naira. But moving past that, he has released hit tracks such as Ojuju, Away, Craze, Intoxicated, among many others. Traveling on international tours and concerts, the artist remains on top with a net worth of $500,000. Sprinkling Woto seasoning at the next spot is the young Mazi himself, Tochukwu Gbugbemi Ojogu, popularly known as Odumo the Black, an industry babe who grew instantly overnight, starting his career after performing at the Jameson's Connect concert with other artists like Victoni, Diarobi Lasgidi, and others in Abuja. A king with the ability to combine Afrobeat, fusion, drill, and grime in his music with hit songs like Juju, Woto Seasoning, Ekelebe, Life I Chose, and others, also bagging worthy awards such as the Galaxy Music Award for Next Rated Artist, Best Newcomer Award at the African Music Magazine Awards, the Headies Award for Best Rap Single, and for Rookie of the Year, alongside others, earning him many applause and recognitions with brands like a 47 million deal with Sloan, a UK fashion brand, Nike, Powerhouse Energy Drink, Nocta, and others, owning in material assets a large mansion in Nigeria and abroad, awarding himself a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider worth over 390 million naira. He has a resounding net worth of $800,000. Next on the list is the 25-year-old one-eyed singer Ruga, who though tiny has proved to be a big giant, embodying the phrase small but mighty, winning the Best New Artist at the Sound City MVP Awards and bagging multiple endorsements like a $1 billion lifetime endorsement deal with Nike, Binance ambassadorial deals, a residency endorsement deal with Eco Hotel, among others. Born Michael Adebayo Olayinka, he was born and raised in Lagos State but hails from Kogi. He came to limelight through The Prince, who also gave him the name Ruga, releasing his first single, One Shirt, alongside Rema and The Prince. The song did so well, topping charts and flooding on social media platforms, which eventually led to the release of other hit songs that really shot him through the roof. Now he tours the world as a global artist, sharing stage with renowned celebrities like himself, charging nothing less than $3 million for stage performances and having in his assets a multi-million luxurious mansion, while in his fleet of cars are a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Range Rover, Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, just to mention a few. He has a delectable net worth of $850,000. Next up, we have the Elon Musk sensational singer, Kram Uzama, aka Shali Poppy, a 24-year-old Gen Z artist who gained widespread recognition and top #1 on Apple Music for his hit song Elon Musk, taking the Nigerian scene by storm. A true Benin boy, one thing that keeps him standing aside his undoubtedly catchy beats is his infectious energy, which he used to lure enthusiastic fans. Also, his unique ability to blend Afrobeat rhymes, rap, and singing has appealed more. Hard to believe he is a TikTok original star, beginning his career by sharing freestyles on social media platforms and gaining a massive fan base. Before the release of his hit single, which got him signed under the Dapper Music, further releasing his debut album Presido La Pluto in 2023, which topped the charts on Turntable Top 50 and Apple Music's Top 100 albums. Now a lyrical sensation with his own record label called Plutomania Records. Although the 24-year-old has also gotten in trouble with the law back in 2023, he seemed to be back stronger than before, pulling up in the Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 with suicide doors worth $1.3 million, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, among others, with a staggering net worth of $940,000. It might be cold outside, but there is nothing cold about the bank account of this next artist, a Next Rated Award winner, Best Rap Single Award winner, among others. All the way from Akwa Ibom and straight into billionaire music gang, we have Daniel Etiese Benson, popularly known as Buju or Benson. Starting his musical career while doing IT as a uni student, performing in mini events and gathering up until 2018 when he released his first song, Catch a Vibe, airing on all online platforms, as Zlatan Ibile noticed him and planned a collaboration with him for the song Spiritual, which became a hit with millions of streams on social media and music platforms. And he got signed by music inspiration Burna Boy into the Spaceship record label, since releasing hit tracks such as Bebe, Ole, Gwagwalada, Outside, Mood, and many others, featuring dope artists such as Burna Boy, Wizkid, King Mandy, Ladipo, and many others. The popularity and fame has also bagged him multi-millionaire endorsement deals with brands like Nine Mobile, Chivas Regal, a renowned whiskey company, and others. All the luxury money which has been well spent on one of the finest mansions in Lagos with a modern furnishing fit for a king as himself, and driving world-class cars like the Tesla Cybertruck worth over 140 million, a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon worth 63 million naira, a Toyota Land Cruiser 300, and more. He has a table-shaking net worth of about $1 million. I'm sure you're familiar with the popular hits that plays back to back on every stereo stereo called Gwagwalada, given to us by the famous Gen Z Bado, Balogun Afolabi Oluwalo Seyi, or better yet, Seyi Vibes, with other hits like Bullion Van, Hush Puppy, Flaky, and the likes, collaborating with giants in the industry such as Burna Boy, Asake, Olamide, Rema, Kiss Daniel, and others. He is known to charge over 2.8 million for stage performances, which comes as no shock since he drives one of the most expensive cars on the planet, like a Range Rover Velar worth over 110 million naira, a Jeep Wrangler worth over 90 million naira, a Ford Mustang, and more. Seyi Vibes' musical journey began with his debut single in 2019 titled Anybody. However, it was God sent in 2020 that catapulted him to fame with over 1.4 million views on just YouTube aside other platforms. The song resonated with listeners through its heartfelt lyrics and relatable themes. Surely enough, he released other songs, including his debut album No Seyi, No Vibes, NSNV in 2021 and Billion Dollar Baby 2.0 in 2022, solidifying his position in the Nigerian music scene, topping charts and garnering millions of streams and showcasing his versatility and making him one of the most sought-after new acts in the industry. The Gen Z Afrobeat artist at just 25 has already made an indelible mark on the Afrobeat scene with numerous achievements and a world tour ticket, a true artist's dream. He has a net worth valued at $1.1 million. Before we jump into the top 10, have you liked this video and subscribed to our channel? If you haven't, kindly do so you can know when the next hottest celebrity news is out. Are you done? Alright, let's go. Straight up into the top 10, at number 10 on the countdown is Emeka Akumefule, or better known as Black Bones, a Nigerian rapper singer who has often been confused to be Yoruba when in fact he is Igbo. Well, this is mostly due to his Yoruba and Urhobo upbringing. Right from age 13, he knew he was born a star after his cousin challenged him to write his rap lyrics, letting the energy flow in naturally. He surprised himself and decided to make it a career mission. Taking to social media, first using Facebook and gaining popularity, he was able to contest for Terry the Rapman's Zobi competition and won, beating not one but 3,000 other rappers in the contest, earning a reputable spot on Terry's new album, which featured other stars like Olamide, Vector, Mood 9, and more. And after a little added elbow grease, he featured and completed with other stars, which led to his mixtape being published with over 60,000 engagements in streams. Now he has other hits to back him up, such as Mami Water, Chocolate City Cypher, No Sleep, among others. Also an island boy, he matched up his upbringing by bagging another house in the highbrow area and another in Lekki with the rich and famous. And as a lover of Benz, he drives a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, a Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 Cool, and more, amounting to over 100 million naira each. He has a whopping net worth of $1.5 million. At number 9 is the self-acclaimed Celestia Bean, who has catwalked her way into the industry and wouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon. And why should she? With hit tracks like Bloody Samaritan, Rush, Commas, Woman Commando, and more, each award-winning track, many of which she took home, like the Headies Award for Best Female Artist, the Headies Award for Viewer's Choice, mentioning just a few. Ira Star has accomplished so much, including having a degree in political science at just 23. Her musical career began after posting covers on her Instagram, and one in particular, an original she made called Damage, caught the attention of one of the top producers in the country, Don Jazzy, and he signed her, bringing her to limelight with her first debut, Extended Play. And almost at the speed of lightning, she quickly became famous. Her fan base grew through the roof. Although she still stays with her parents as expected, the singer still bags all the luxury she can afford, wearing only designer clothes and driving a Mercedes-Benz GLE worth 45 million naira. She has a pretty net worth of about $1.8 million. Up next is the indigenous rapper and singer whose hits are a party favorite, giving it songs like Cash App featuring Zlatan and Lincoln, Contraband, even his fan favorite song My Brother in honor of his industry brother late Mohbad, and many others. You guessed it, Bella Shmurda. Bella is one of the youngest talents making serious waves in the Nigerian music industry in the past few years. Until present time, he quickly became a household name after the release of his song titled Vision 2020 back in 2019, in which he featured legendary rapper Olamide in the remix. But before then, he actually has been releasing songs since 2013. The song gained huge streaming and became one of the most loved on the streets, subsequently releasing the banger single Cash App, a hit to date. He has worked alongside several top artists such as Davido, Crayon, and several other songs, bagging him awards like the City People Music Award for Street Music of the Year, City People Music Award for Next Rated Artist, which also comes with a grand cash prize and the connections that came along with it, spending that money lavishly on his well-furnished mansions in Lagos, worth hundreds of millions. And of course, moving around in expensive cars such as a Mercedes-Benz CLA 250 and a Range Rover Evoque, just to mention a few. His net worth is at a resounding $2.1 million. At number 7, and the master of cartoon music videos that never seems to get old, is none other than Joe Boy. Once tagged by netizens as a 2-minute man due to the length of his songs, which, as interesting as it is, only lasts 2 minutes, contrary to the 3 minutes or even 4 minutes length of most music videos. Well, those 2-minute songs have undoubtedly made him one of the richest young stars in the industry, driving around in his newly acquired Mercedes-Benz like a cool SUV, a C300, just to mention a few, costing him over 300 million naira. He has been throwing hits since his arrival into the industry in 2017 after releasing the cover as a struggling artist of Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, gaining the attention of musical OG OG Mr. Easy, who immediately signed him. And of course, when the talent was given an opportunity, he started breaking the internet with over 20 million views on YouTube for the release of his song Baby. And so it began giving us hit tracks like Don't Call Me Back, Low Key, Body and Soul, Sip, also known as Alcohol, which resonated deeply with fans and couldn't help but to love the singer, bagging him awards like the Headies Awards and all the luxury that comes with it, and international collaborations, still dropping hits and keeping us on our feet. He has an outstanding net worth of $2.4 million. At number 6 is an artist who has over the years been traveling all around the world, so much so that many began to forget she's Nigerian. Tems, the gorgeous international sensation who has become a global hit with her jazz Afrobeat fusion style of music, creating beloved songs such as Mr. Rebel, Damages, Me and You, Love Me Jeje, and many others. One of the only artists graced with the privilege of singing for the iconic Marvel movie sequel Wakanda alongside Rihanna, Burna Boy, and the likes, earning her millions in revenue. The young Afrobeat and R&B singer rose to prominence after being featured on Starboy Wizkid's single Essence. Their collaboration pushed the song to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and even got remixed featuring American singer Justin Bieber. She quickly got international recognition singing with other top global stars like Drake and others, also getting a special invitation from DJ Khaled to feature on a song. Now a multiple Grammy winner and Golden Globe Award winner, Temilade or Tems has become a renowned star and lives the part, traveling all around the world, singing her music and living freely. She's said to own one of the most luxurious mansions in Lagos, with a few abroad, while driving like a princess in the cars that she owns, such as the Range Rover Velar, among others. Her net worth is at a luxurious $3 million. Next up, and smashing 1.2 billion naira on a house just in Nigeria at number 5, while having another ridiculously expensive mansion in California, USA, is Ahmed Ololade, popularly known as Ashake. It might seem lonely at the top for this artist, but one thing is for sure, he is not broke at the top. Driving in some of the most expensive cars such as a Bentley Betianga, a Mercedes-Benz G63, a Range Rover, among others, cars that can buy a full furnished house. The singer rose to prominence back in 2020, although he started his career way back in 2015, inspired by musical sensation Olamide, Davido, Wizkid, and the likes. Fortunately, his icon Olamide signed him under the YBNL after his video Mr. Money went viral. Soon after his breakthrough, he has been singing alongside industry giants like Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, and even international artists such as Travis Scott, her, and the likes. Now a renowned singer and an award winner at that, with awards like City People Award for Best Collabo, Popular Song of the Year, and more. He has a whopping net worth of $3.5 million. At number 4, we have Adedamola Adefolahan, best known with the name Fireboy DML. He sees as a well-received sport for his hard work and dedication into making good music, and you can't deny every hit track of his is a vibe, from Peru, Ashawo, Vibration, and the likes. And the result of his hard work clearly being paid off, and you can see him driving cars like a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a Mercedes-Benz GLK, among others. He made his breakthrough in the industry with his first album, Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps. Taking under the wings of Olamide, he got signed to the YBNF family and began releasing songs and collaborating with industry favorites such as Peruzzi, Lil Kesh, and even international singer Olamide. Now an award-winning singer with grand awards like City People Music Award for Most Promising Act of the Year, the Headies Award for Album of the Year, Sound City MVP Award Festival for Listener's Choice, not forgetting his ambassadorial deals worth millions of dollars with Techno, TomTom, Monster Energy, and International Energy brand, among more. And with a house in the highbrow area of Lagos, Fireboy has a lavish net worth of $4 million. Alright guys, before we continue, as always, it's that time of the video where I get to pray for you. And in the light of the trend, I'm praying that may you become the next superstar on our screens. Type amen in the comment section to claim this prayer. Now let's get back to the video. Stealing your girlfriend at number 3 is the so sensational singer Omale. And can you blame him? Who wouldn't fall for an award-winning artist with hit tracks like Lolo, Holy Ghost, Forever, So, not to mention driving expensive cars like a Tesla Cybertruck worth over 140 million naira, a Mercedes-Benz worth 67 million naira, among others. And have you seen that face? But before the spotlight, Stanley Omar Didia, as he was named, the Port Harcourt boy, was born into music. His grandfather was an instrumentalist and his dad played drums. As next in line, he took the mantle high and proud, while also bringing modern twists, taking it to the next level. Omale began his career as a rapper with the stage name Lil King. Eventually, he went into songwriting and producing for other artists, but he wanted the fame for himself, so he released his first solo, Do Not Disturb. And seeing his musical fire and unique artistry, he got a record deal with Keycard for starts. And just like magic, he became one of the most prominent rising talents everyone loved. Omale has become so popular, even collaborating with international musicians such as Justin Bieber. Now a Headies Award winner for Next Rated Artist, Next Honors winner for Most Played Pop Songs, AfroX Digital Awards, and more. His net worth is at a resounding $5 million. Singing and dancing his way to the top with hit tracks like Omologo, Spiritual, Anu, and the rest. At number 2 on our list is Latan Ibile, a multiple nominee and award winner of Headies Awards, the African Music Magazine Awards, and multiple other awards. A business administration graduate who decided to take other business seriously, winning the Airtel-sponsored One Mic talent show in Abeokuta, and after which he released his song Zanku. But his massive recognition came after his song My Body, which featured Olamide back in 2017. And regardless of everyone's thought of him being signed with YBNL, he got signed with ABE Records the following year, releasing several other songs and now becoming a big shot in the industry, featuring other major stars in his songs and going global, affording him all the luxuries he enjoys, owning a luxurious mansion worth millions of naira and driving his fleet of exotic cars, a Lamborghini Urus worth over 450 million naira, a Mercedes-Benz G63, a Range Rover Evoque. He has a remarkable net worth of $6.3 million. And at the top of the game and currently an international superstar is none other than the baddest Gen Z in the building, Rema, with several awards and recognition to his belt, such as the Headies Awards for the Next Rated, MTV Best Afrobeat Award, Billboard Music and others, each coming with an impeccable cash prize and partnership. It's no wonder you see him slashing money all over, whether in his Bentley Betiaga worth 700 billion naira, a Lamborghini Urus or his G-Wagon. But before the stage, however, he was just a Benin boy who lost his father and was fighting hard to become a musician, even stealing his roommate's laptop at some point just to push his dream. Fortunately, he was found by one of the industry's biggest, Don Jazzy, who signed him under the Maven label, and so we started vibing to his tracks such as Dumebi, Iron Man, Bad Commando and others, which opened the gates to fame and international collabs with renowned artists like Selena Gomez and the likes. Of course, good music comes with an even better paycheck, buying houses across Nigeria for himself and his mother, which he adores so much, including a car worth 18 million naira, bringing true joy to the woman's face. Not forgetting his huge ambassadorial deal with Spotify, which is worth $2 million, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Jordan, and more. He has a jaw-dropping net worth of $10 million. And that's it, guys. We've come to the end of our video where we take a look at the richest young musicians right now in Nigeria. Now go ahead and click on any of the videos on your screen to keep enjoying premium content. I'll catch you guys in the next video.